welcome to the third leg of 24-hour sprints. Our host has gone MIA. I'm sure that Neva will appear at some stage. But anyway, I'm here for the next 4 hours to keep you all occupied, to get as much as you can read or sewn or laying down, sleeping, whatever the case may be. We've got you covered, basically. So how is everybody today? Let us know in the comments. Let me know what you're reading, because I have pretty much missed the sprints for the last 8 hours, doing shopping, doing all the things, so I can come back here, relax, get some shish done, and all that sort of stuff. So how are you, Coda?
I'm well. I'm
Good.
well. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah. Way too much coffee, a lot of sleep, a little bit more energized than what I was yesterday. Yesterday I was like slowly going down. So I managed to get 7 hours sleep last night without being interrupted. So yeah, and my good neighbors must have got what I was putting down psychically to turn their damn music off, or I was going to kill them. So the music went off. That's what I was literally thinking just before we went live. So
Did you go upstairs and?
No, it's across the road. So my partner told them during the week, "Hey, Neva, where'd you go?" Oh, good. The neighbors were playing music while I was trying to record during the week, and Brennan went over and told them to stop it, that I work from home. But I can't exactly go over there because I don't normally film on the weekend, so normally it's not a problem. But I can't go over there today and go, "Hey, you need to turn it off." So I psychically put it out there, and they turned it off. So we'll see if it stays on. So yeah. It'll be good. So what are you reading today?
Okay, so I'm reading Bury Your Gaze. I haven't read any of Don't Fear the Reaper. I need to put it on and back it up like a few paragraphs, because I was like doing the last listen, the last sprint last night.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I've been telling myself all day, what happened in that book? Oh yes, he was talking to what's her name.
I've just got to the part.
He was just talking to this, what's her name?
What's her name? I've just got to the part where Jennifer is in the car with someone that's got their jaw wired shut and they can't speak properly.
Yeah, that's Letha.
Yeah, I just got. I can't even.
From the first one.
Yeah.
She's all.
Yeah. And so, yes, you can't talk properly. So that's where I'm up to. So evidently, I have not read a lot of it. Have I picked up another KU book since I started this other one? No, I am in the first sprint going to record that. I'm DNFing this book, so it's out. On that, not the Reaper. I'm going to go with still do that. But
I just mean a DNF. That's rare for you.
Yeah, I'm going to soft DNF it. I think I'm just not in the mood for it. That like I'm sort of liking the story, and I'm pretty keen to read the series, but I don't know. It is a YA, and I'm struggling. This one is actually reading a lot YA, whereas the first one didn't in the saga. So yeah, we'll see where we end up, because yeah, it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I didn't pay anything for it. So
fair.
Yeah, so I can get rid of it. And I've got to sew some blocks together and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully they keep their music off and I'll be able to film that, because I need that for an episode of QuiltTube over on my craft channel. And yeah, we're back to working around the neighbors again. So time to put up a Patreon. FYI, neighbors are back at it. By now I think they're used to it. So yeah. What are you up to, Neva? Can you talk now, or you good?
Yeah, sorry, my brother was in here. The boyfriend left, so I had to go do the customary goodbyes. They took half an hour. So sorry. I might have pouted a little bit to try to make him stay. It didn't work. So,
strong man. Strong man.
Maybe if you would have pouted for 45 minutes instead of 30.
Because he said, "I'm gonna go play horseshoes, babe," and I said, "Okay." So he said, "I gotta go," and I said, "You don't gotta go." And then I pouted, but it didn't really work. So
Neva has to find a new strategy.
Damn
it! Have to find the workaround.
Didn't work, but
oh well.
And also, to answer this, Jess, I always want to be your friend. Okay. We're friends to the end, ma'am. Okay. But
at this time of the night, we see Neva for a little while, and then we come back from the sprint, and there's no Neva.
so
Because
sorry.
normally goes to sleep. So yeah.
I'm gonna try to appear on all the sprints. So my plan is to make it to the end of this session, pop into the next one for like an hour, and then be up in time to hit Brooklyn's for like an hour before we go to make.
Yeah. That's what I do every Wednesday. By the time I get up and then I do the 10-hour sprint, then pop into yours for nearly 2 hours. By the time I finish talking and all the rest of it, it feels like 2 hours. It's not, but by that stage, it feels like 2 hours for me. Yeah, we end up at that sort of thing. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm not used to doing sprints.
4 hours of sleep, get up and sprint again.
Yeah, that's what happens every week because I do the 10 hours, go over to yours, but I'm being kinder to myself and going, Coda, I'm not popping in. So I'm just doing it every second week. So yeah. Instead of annihilating myself, because then I sprint over on my craft channel now for 4 hours, and you sort of have to be a little bit coherent because you're using like rotary cutters and very sharp implements and moving parts.
I'm definitely popping in the next time I know you were at my sprints before you had to be at your sprints.
Yeah, cool. What are you reading today, Neva? I did say it's a gunslinger.
Yeah, so I finished the pages for today because Christina wasn't feeling well, so she ended up going to lay down, I think. So I only read like the first. It's a King novel, okay? So it's like a chapter, but then it has a bunch of like little chapters in it.
Yeah.
So I finished chapter 1, which has like, I think like 17 chapters within that chapter. So I told her I was at the top of chapter 2. So hopefully she knows what I mean because I'm like 2 hours in. So
okay, cool.
But so far it's good. I did not read after that. Because he wanted to talk to me. So he like watched me diamond paint and talk to me. So I was like listening to music while he talked to me, but I can't listen to a book and have him talk to me. I don't know what I'm gonna read. I probably should pick up Bury Your Gaze. I probably should do that.
It's really entertaining so far. I'm at like 17% is all, but I'm into it. It's
okay.
Original.
So I probably will pick up Bury Your Gaze after I finish this section because I want to finish this section of this time painting. So I don't really I guess I might listen to Air of Fire while I finish this section and then switch to Bury Your Gaze for a little bit. Not yet. And then at some point she has to work, Ari. When she gets off work, she'll be here to pick us up. Settle down. At some point I'll disappear. Like I'll tell you when, but I'll disappear and come back, but I'll be in a different location. So
good evening, Ari. How are you?
Good.
Hey.
She took a shower. She took a shower, so her hands are pruny.
Oh no, not good. Did you have a good day today?
No.
No, why? What happened?
It was her last day of school.
Oh, that's what happened. Yeah. You know what, Ari? I used to do exactly. I was so cranky on my last day of school because that meant that I had to be at home and I wanted to be with my friends and I wanted to be at school. But you know what? You're going to have an awesome time this summer.
I want to stay in first grade forever, but I can't because I want Miss Chitty if she can tell Geneva, which is my mother here.
Thank you for dropping my entire name on me, right? Thank you so much. Okay.
When I asked my mother, Geneva Abbott.
Stop saying
Oh my goodness, she full named you.
When I asked her to call mommy Neva. What? I can't call you mommy
Sure.
Neva?
Yeah, sure. What about me, dude?
She's throwing me under the bus, mate. I must be her backup.
You're not coming on the
I'm
camera.
not going to.
Okay.
I asked Miss Cheney if they could
It's okay. Go ahead.
Well, dinosaur poop.
Mommy Neva.
What's up?
So I decided to ask Miss Cheney if she could call Mommy Neva and tell her I didn't pass.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, you didn't pass? Yeah, because I want to stay in first grade.
Listen, your new teacher.
Here.
Yeah, the one close to the house. Your new
We do.
a nice lady.
Well,
She seems like a very nice woman.
she is.
You do know that all your friends that you have in grade 1 are going to go to grade 2 with you.
But I really want
Lizzie's gonna go to second grade. Don't you want to go to second grade with Lizzie?
same class because we're not in the same class.
You're not in the same class. She has a different class. Oh, well, she's your cousin, so we'll see her a lot, so it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
it'll be okay.
Second grade was my favorite.
Mhm.
Second grade is so much fun.
It is.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great.
No.
You gotta enjoy it because one day you'll be
old
40.
like us sitting there going, I wish I was in second grade and I didn't have to
Oh,
go.
God, you don't even have homework yet.
I will be taller than this big head.
Wow.
I will
And
be
now I have
taller
now I
That,
have-
that, that was a bit
My
harsh,
mother-
sorry.
Mommy said you were going to find me a shirt.
Oh, who are you speaking to like that? First of all right, put your leggings back on and then put your green shirt on, Ari.
Okay. Anyway, let's have a look and see who. Now that we've had the Ari portion of the sprints,
Been-
let's move on to
I've
the
been
comments, shall we?
doxxed all over the internet.
No,
You didn't know my name, now you do. Welcome.
everybody knows.
If it makes it feel any better, you couldn't actually quite make out what she was saying until she said it the last time when everything went quiet. The first 2 times you couldn't make it out. But anyway, Monica is joining us today. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the chaos. Not me waving bye to Jess like she can see me. We do it all the time. We were talking about this the other day that we wave.
And I'm also so used to being on camera and having to wave that
Yeah.
you'll be like, okay, but I will do it at work. Like I'll have you guys set up on the there's like a little shelf, and I'll have you guys set up on the little shelf that has like the dipping cups.
Yep.
Can I
Yep.
sit in the living room with you?
Hold on.
Because I
I
don't know
usually
what's
do it if I'm sitting at the laptop. I do it, and then if it's on the TV, I definitely do it.
Yeah, and we have conversations with you all.
There's no camera on the TV. I know that, but I still wave at the TV.
And like answer questions as well.
Yeah, from the
On
kitchen.
that note, can't hear me.
Yeah,
I have to
that's
type
the
it.
Yeah, I'll have you guys set up, and you'll be like, okay, bye. And I'll have you like in my AirPods. Sorry, my AirPods like connected to my computer, and it was really weird. It tripped me out. Because all of a sudden, like I could hear you like right up close to my ear, and I was like,
Where?
but I'll be like,
not be like,
so I'll be like, so you'll be like, okay, goodbye, see you guys later, or whatever, and I'll be like, looking like a dumbass at work, and then I'm like, oh, nothing.
It's all right. We'll do it. Although I don't get seen doing it.
Oh, I can see you. That's the problem.
True. The cats don't even look at me weird.
Yeah.
They're used to it.
He's at it again.
I talk to them and to myself, so they're used to me.
Helen is here. Melissa is here. Hello. Hello, Glenda. How are you? We also have Jess here. Oh, I see you. Hello to Sue. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Finished my book earlier. Gave it 5 stars. I'm about to start The Undying King by Grace Draven. Awesome. Sounds like a good book. Hello, Dark Race Gould. How are you? Yellow, everyone. I like that. Yellow. Hello, yellow. Hey, Thomas, how you going? Ending tonight with some sprints before a busy day tomorrow. Nice. Hello, Alicia. How are you? I'm having a fabulous day. I've ripped my studio apart and put it back together again and, solved the problem. I didn't need to rip it apart. I could have just solved the problem. But anyway, it is what it is. I needed a workout, lifting boxes up over my head, throwing stuff here, throwing stuff there. It was quite comical. And then I looked around and went, oh, shish, I've got to put this back together. I've got to work next week. So it's all back together. So I can have tomorrow off. Hey, Jamie, how you going? Jessica is also here as well. It's a little fun happening. Hey, Katie, how are you? Lily is also here. Hello, hello. And, oh, look, a wild Neva.
In her natural habitat.
Sorry, I was captured. Okay.
Momentarily.
Momentarily, yeah.
And then
I was trying to use my pouting skills, but between me and Ari, our pouting didn't work. So
Ari came and checked on us while you were gone.
Oh, did you come check on them when I was gone?
She was like,
I did this.
Bro.
Wait, let me show you what I was doing.
Okay, you show me. You show me, Ari. What did you do? Okay, you're gonna show us what you were doing?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I did this.
Go ahead.
I did this.
I see you.
Yeah, I was like.
Yeah, just
That's
barely.
I was like. I was like that.
Wow.
I peeked, but I was just see if we were in the sprint or not. Because if we were.
I like how it's become we.
I didn't want to tell you because I knew you would get mad at me.
My favorite was that day when she was like, Neva asked us all how our sprint went and stuff, and then she was like, okay, and she went to go to the comments, and Ari's in the background like, I read.
That was hilarious.
Did Ari unmute it?
No, we were all.
No.
She was like off reading her book off to the side, and we came back from the sprint, and you were like, "How'd you do?" And like Nicole and I talked about how we did, and then you did, and then we were gonna go to the comments. Ari was like, "No, excuse me." She's like, "I read too." She's like, "Here's what I got done during the sprint."
Well, now her dolls have like a vlogging setup. I bought that today. And
is that what you were like? I see, because I was walking and I seen you pass a camera. It looked like a little camera on a little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were doing. Okay.
But it has like a ring light that like actually works, and then like her camera's attached.
Ooh,
to the ring light,
fancy.
and it comes with like these dolls have a better setup than me. They have like a background. They have like a computer with a webcam. It came with 2 like teeny tiny SD cards that actually fit like in the camera and the computer.
Jeez,
Like,
toys have stepped up their game since we had them. Starting out with She by H. Ryder. Is that the background? Oh my god!
Yeah, and it came with stickers. So she decorated it with stickers.
We can't really see the stickers though.
You can see them.
That's okay. We can make them out. There's rainbows with clouds and a few other ones there as well. It's all good. I hope that you enjoy your book, Sue. Lily Eve is here as well. Hello. I'll be reading The Wolf, Gift by Anne Rice tonight. Nice.
I haven't even heard of that one before.
Nor have I, actually. I was just thinking, hang on a minute. Okay, be tabbing up your computer there, Coda. Find out all about it. Send me the info, please. Hey, Anna, how you going? I'll be reading Escape from Celestial by Tony Johnson. And how's everybody going? Well, I'm going fabulous. And how's everybody else going in your neck of the woods? Hey, Bryce, how you going? Probably won't be reading tonight as I'm getting my room prepared for a remodel. But if I happen to pick up a book, it'll either be Green Rider or The Housemaid. Nice. I have to pick up a brand new read today. First time this month I don't have something on the go. Well, that's a good thing, though. It's fine. I just didn't. No, that's not the case at all. I only caught the last sprint of the last leg this time because I was watching Storm Chasers until it became clear that a few tornadoes would be happening today after all.
There?
In your neck of the woods? Which is my mother here. I know the sass, right? The sass is awesome. It wouldn't be 24-hour sprints without some sass from Miss Ari on that. But she's devo about going in second grade, isn't she? Oh, if you don't know what devo is, that's devastated. Sorry.
She really
Sure.
It was like this for first grade too. She really didn't want to go from kindergarten to first grade.
Well,
Yeah.
Because she
decided I want to go to first grade.
She gets really attached to her teachers, so if she likes her teacher, then she doesn't want to move on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then you get to meet another nice teacher, and all is good again. Thomas, I want to read Cain by Dick Wybrow. A wolf is bitten by an infected man and turns into a human.
What? That sounds cool.
Birth. With the full moon, he turns into not a werewolf, but a tiny dog. The premise sounds funny. It does. Sounds so cool. Have you got it? Can I move on to the next comment now? I'm good? Okay. We're good. First grade was a nice year, yes. I mean, when you go from kindergarten, you go from eating glue to getting sticky fingers and getting it everywhere. Then you get to second grade, you've got a little bit more control over the glue, I feel. By the time you get to third, you've got it down pat. It takes a while. I was in a tiny private school for first and second grade, though. So even had the same desk both years, and second grade was better. Nice. Looking forward to being on screen with you all again in the future. Late sprints, no worries. Hope you have a good sleep, Katie. I'm sad that you're not here, but I understand. You need to sleep. I was like that yesterday. I only did 6 hours yesterday when I normally do 8 to 10. And I'm like, you know what? I'm bouncing. And I forced myself to stay awake until later in the night so I could get a decent sleep. So I didn't wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning or some ridiculous hour like that. And I'm sitting there on the couch trying to watch TV, and we're like, one eye is open. And then I remembered it was Friday night, and my friends, we all get together on a Friday night and stitch. I did not stitch. And I may have had a micro nap on the couch and woke myself up snoring. Did I paint a pretty picture? Like, yeah, there was probably drool involved too. So, so pretty. So pretty. And then I come out here and I'm like, hey, I'm here. Can you keep me awake? I was so motivated to hang with my friends. I felt really bad, but I couldn't stitch or anything. I just needed to just sit there. So, yeah. Hey, Saluna, how you going? I had a huge sleep in, so just making my first coffee for the day. Nice. What are you reading today? Super sneaky.
Ari,
yeah. Oh, that was so cute. Hi to Saluna. Kellen is back. Hello. You're back again.
yay.
Kellen is back, had to go and eat and focus on other stuff, jumping back in, decided need to take a break from the 5 broken blades, and I'm going into Mistborn. And if you notice, when I sleep, I can actually read and speak English. Sometimes you're going to get me in the throes of insomnia. So yeah, I can't guarantee that in 3 hours I'll be able to read or anything. So we'll just take what we can get right now, right? No, I've lived mostly in a tornado-free area, although the one in Colorado Springs last year makes me wonder how tornado-free we really are. That's fair. And I feel like some weather patterns have changed somewhat and shifted, because in the past year here in Australia, I feel like that the wet season has extended down into New South Wales because they've had they don't normally get a lot of rain in summer. They get rain, but not a lot. And they seem to be getting more and more. So yeah, and it felt like that they were getting a lot of low pressure systems, which are normally more in the top end at in the summer months and stuff. So maybe, you never know, things could shift. Mother Nature, she has a fury, and she likes to keep us on our toes. Oh, you've just got settled to Tornado Alley. We're just going to move that over here now. Oh. So yeah, you're muted.
Just kidding.
Oh, yes, I was yelling at Ari. That's why.
No, it was me. I was saying, well, like global warming and Earth is off its axis. Dinosaurs.
Yeah. Dinosaurs. Well, maybe not that far. Oh, I did see this meme. It wasn't a meme. It was a reel. It was a reel where this girl. I'm like, I don't even want to. Like, I sat there and just shook my head. She's like saying in it that I don't understand why the astronauts haven't gone to the sun yet. And I'm like, okay, where's she going to go with this? And I'm like, okay, all right. And then she turns around and goes, they could just go at night. And I'm like, I just stopped and I'm like, is this chick for real? Like, this is not a good thing. She was like deadly serious, and it was one of those ones where someone's on the screen reacting to it, and the caption was, "My husband shoved a coffee in my hand and told me I had to watch this." She's like, I had the same look that I had. I'm like, surely not. And I shared that shit with my friends. I'm like, and then Michelle turns around and she goes, it's like the person the vegan that only drinks strawberry milk because it doesn't come from cows. I'm like, seriously, I don't think that's quite right.
The blonde driver who runs out of blinker fluid.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll stop paying out on people. Let's
I'm a blonde. I'm allowed to tell blonde jokes.
Anyway, I just like developing my skills for reading clouds and weather data and recognizing when tornadoes might happen and where. Interesting. Hoping to get the Green Rider pages, the Hunger Games, and some more. This is the lie. This last section of this sentence is a lie.
Wait, and uni?
Sure. We've had so much rain. Yeah, because Saloon is a state below me. So, yeah. We also know a lot more about tornadoes now. I think I've seen tornadic clouds near us before, just not ones that look like the classic tornadoes. That's fair enough. Hello, Lexi. How are you? Thank you for joining. I'm still here for the sprints. Just been doing some cleaning. That is okay. They are reading and productivity sprints, so it's all good. Hello, Jean. How are you? Hello. Dumb should be more hurt for the dumb people. You are never going to get rid of the end of the comments.
Get to the end of the comments. We are at the end of the comments.
End of the comments. That'll be you. That'll be you, Jean. I'm like, you're giving sass. Jean's stepping it up. Stepping up the sass.
You been drinking?
Bring it on.
She finished Prisoner Azkaban.
Yes, I did see their messages. I did see the messages come through and all that sort of stuff. But hey, if you've seen what I was doing today, along with shopping and driving and doing all the things, yeah, it's been a busy morning. I'm getting tired. I've been up since 6 a.m. and now it's 11:30 p.m. Well, you can't go to sleep yet. I'm here. You've got to be here for the sprints. You've got another 4 hours yet. You put that "I'm tired" business out of your mind.
get another 16 hours out. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well. Who's up next, Neva?
Excuse
After
me?
me. Excuse you?
What?
Who's who? Are you participating in the conversation over here?
Halfway. I'm trying to get people around so we can go. But what's up?
Okay, cool.
What happened?
Who's after this? Who's after this? 4 hours.
Aoife
Okay, cool.
from Pretty Purple Polka Dots.
I wasn't sure whether it was Brooklyn or
Yeah, it's
what was
Aoife
happening.
and then Brooklyn and then Coda will round us out.
Boda.
Interesting.
Bari.
Right back at you. I think the romance novel is a dad giving one more chapter till I DNF. Fair enough. I might do a nap sprint because
tell you, Nicole.
Oh what?
I know things.
And you forgot the na.
Yeah, that was my hair. I do the nana with my hair.
Listen here, my friend. You have to sleep at some stage in the next few hours. Who's going to know things when you wake up?
Why?
That'll be me.
I'm like, I had a Dr. Pepper after 9 p.m.
Oh, busting out the big guns, my friend.
And the TV's not on. And there's no cat in my lap.
Oh, look out. Yep. Someone will come in and turn the TV on for you in a moment and you'll be out for the count.
Who's coming over?
I don't know, your neighbour. What's your neighbour's? Give me your neighbour's phone number or I'll give them a call and go, hey, go and turn his TV on.
I'm like, Reebok, why'd you turn the TV on? You don't even live here.
I don't know, get your neighbour to do it. I don't know, I can ring up DoorDash. Maybe they can come and do it. I don't know. I have options.
I would love that. It's just like random knock in the middle of the night and I go answer the door and it's DoorDash and he's like, I'm just here to turn on your TV.
Your Australian friend said you need to sleep. And put a movie on. I might do a nap sprint because if I sleep for an hour or so, I'll stay up for the next 4 or 5. Sounds like a good plan. Hey, Jess, how you going? I'm halfway through Midnight Library, but I feel like I'm watching. I feel like watching something. Worked until the end of part 1, and I knitted a blanket today. Nice. I finished the Order of Phoenix book, finishing the movie of Azkaban. Okay, cool. So book 5, movie book 4, 3, 4, 3.
You just wait. Order of the Phoenix is the one. Wait,
The book, yeah, 5. Book 5 is finished.
The next one. Wait. Order.
Book 3 is Book 3 is Prisoner of Azkaban. So movie 3.
Yeah.
Jean is on, but has finished book 5.
Book 4 is Goblet.
Yeah. I'm going to miss Coda Sprints. I think I'll think of all of you when my busy day begins, but I'll be here for the Memorial Day sprints. Nice. I'm thinking I might even, jump up and come in, and if I can get all my filming done tomorrow, I can do sprints on Tuesday.
Yay!
Which means that I'll have to get up, I'll have to nap before the sprints. And with that, we are at the end of the comments, so I'm going to bring us to the timer. Going for a garden scene today. I was feeling like I needed a bit of greenery in my life because it's looking pretty dry outside, so we're going to go with this one. We're going to do an hour sprint. Is everybody okay with that? If you disappear, you'll be reappearing in a different location. Is that right, Neva?
Yes. So, but I'll disappear during the sprint. She's only like 10 minutes away from me. So I'll disappear during the sprint. And then as soon as I get there and can get up, then I will, she's supposed to tell me when she makes it back into town. So when she makes it back into town, I will disappear. And then I will reappear somewhere you've never seen me before. So
I'm taking these nuggets.
Nice. Monica has picked up their next read, and they're going to read Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. Nice. I did get this coming Wednesday off, so I can finally attend Coda's sprints. I'm not the only one.
Yay!
Awesome.
How
I just
cool.
left it out with that comment. Coda's here, Coda's gone. Alrighty.
I'll act like I'm drowning every time you put one up. I'll just be like,
all right. We'll see you all in an hour. Happy sprinting, everyone.
Don't worry, I'm not going.
Oh, the cat's in the lap. Snoozy time. How'd you go?
I did good. I got to like 20%. Sorry, I cough on your head.
Offended.
She was like, screw you, buddy. I put PJs on and I got to 20. Excuse me. 20% in this book. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I did not read. I had lunch. It was very tasty. I shared it by a picture.
It looks really good.
Yeah. I got some fresh Turkish bread this morning when I went down early hours to get some crusty bread. And it was like a really long loaf, so I cut it in half. And then I just made like I used to get these like pied Turkish pizzas when I lived down in New South Wales. So I sort of replicated that a bit. So it was good.
It looks really, really good.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, I should go get an ice cream bar.
Neva will be right back. Just had to pop out and do something. So,
I'm
all
like,
right.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it until 2, like I originally planned. I think I might need to take a nap and get up early instead.
That's fair.
Getting older sucks.
Yeah, you got to plan. You got to plan for these all-nighters. Like when you're younger, you can just go out, do an all-nighter, and you damn the consequences. But the older you get, the more you have to plan.
It's even planning. Like, dude, I could have taken a nap today. Did I take a nap today? I didn't take a nap today. But even if I had taken a nap today, I'd still probably be like,
well, next week I'm on Vanessa's channel because we're doing a NetGalley sprint where we're reading Fated, and I have to readjust everything. So I'm getting up at 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, so I can be on. What was that?
That's early.
Yeah, but if I go to sleep at 6 o'clock, I'll wake up and like I've had a normal amount of sleep. So. And then I'll just cut a nap on Sunday afternoon, so, and then I'll be right. I've been doing the whole Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere since 2018 because I used to have to do live streams at different times, so I'd catch on the craft channel. So I've just learned how to do it, and most of my working life outside of the home, I always did shift work, so I can sleep at the drop of a hat, and my room's really dark. So even if it's like blazing sun outside, it's like midnight in my bedroom. So it's like, I like my room.
Like we all know, I don't need darkness to go to sleep.
No, you just need a cat and a TV and you're good. So I don't normally fall asleep in front of the TV. Like yesterday, I fell asleep in front of the TV, but it was paused, like it wasn't playing. But if it's on, I can't fall asleep. It's rare. Like I think maybe once or twice in my whole life.
I'll even have it turned up loud, and I'll like wake up to explosions and shit. Like,
I like it to be quiet. Death bestowed upon anybody that wakes this girl up. I become like a militant.
Good luck waking my ass up.
Nerily used to come right into the bedroom and then go, "Mum," and I'd just open my eyes. What? And she's just like. So now she stands at the door. 3 times she done it. She learnt by the 3rd time. I'm like, third one's a charm. But I become like a militant if I get woken up and I haven't. I just want to kill everybody. Just get out of my way. And there's no smiling at all. There's just a lot of surly.
I think the few times someone has managed to wake me up, I've been pretty upset about it. Like, if a person is sleeping that hard,
leave them alone. Like, just leave them alone. It's not one up, all up. If a person is sleeping, just leave
If
them
you have to shake me, don't.
just go away. Oh, dear me. All right. Let's have a look and see what's happening in the comments. At this time of the day, there's usually not a lot of people around on 24-hour sprints, but we'll see who's still here.
It's only 9:45 in California, Washington.
I feel like we don't get a lot of people from that neck of the woods.
Yeah, we have Rachel is in
Oh,
California.
yeah. That's right. She's too. It's the only one.
No, I feel like there's one or two other people in California.
Okay.
I could just be tired.
You could be just
I
tired.
need an ice cream bar.
Go and get your ice cream bar.
It's right here.
Lexi, do you have sprint schedule for tomorrow? Glenda is asking if you're still here. Could you let us know? I just ate macadamia for the first time in years, and I forgot how good they actually are. They are awesome. Do you know what's really nice? I found this recipe that's made with cashews, but I don't necessarily like the taste of cashews. That I prefer the macadamias because they're creamy, so they've got the same sort of creaminess as macadamia nuts. And I made a dressing with it. Oh, it was so nice. It was so nice. Yeah, really rich, but so good and so expensive to make. But it was so worth it. It's like it's almost like a mayonnaise, but it's not. It doesn't have the same taste as mayonnaise, but it's got the same consistency of mayonnaise. And you use it in the same way, but it's got like a bit of it's got mustard and stuff in it. So it's more like a mustard than a mayonnaise, if that makes sense.
Nuts?
Yeah, it's made out of, you're supposed to make it out of cashew nuts, but I made it out of macadamia nuts.
It's nut sauce?
No, it's not. That's good. Yeah, well, it is nut sauce. I suppose you could be that simplistic, but it was called something else, and I can't remember what it is. I will find it, and I will tell you what it is. I have to go looking through my Google Drive. It was in a vegan cookbook. That was good. It was good.
It sounds good.
I was just like dipping my bread in it and eating it. So not really good for the hip pocket or the hips for that matter. Really liked everyone in my family has killed someone. I need to read the second book in the series. Nice. Hey Jess, how you going? Jessica from New Zealand. I got to page 144 of Midnight Library. Things just got more interesting. Really enjoying it so far. Awesome. Also hauled in some firewood because it's going to be cold tonight. Oh, I don't miss those days. I used to haul firewood all the time. Finished Fortuna's, not this again, Fortuna's Swan. The beginning was a bit slow, but I like the ending. Awesome. I didn't gel with that one, but yeah, I'm glad that you liked it though. Chris is also here. Hello. I just woke up and I'm getting ready to go to rehearsal, but I hope you all are having a great time and taking care of yourselves. We are. Thank you. And Coda's chowing down on his ice cream there. No talking for Coda. I got to 88% of She. Awesome. Callum finished chapter 7 of Mistborn. Really getting tired. I don't know if I'm going to manage a second round, but that's okay because we're here for a while on another channel. Just go back to Neva's channel if you go to sleep. The playlist is there.
We're here
and I'll take you over. What was that? Sorry?
14 hours.
14 hours? Yeah. I looked at it and went, I'm not mathing.
Take a nap, Kellen. Come back when you're ready.
Yeah. Just leave us on the TV or the computer. When you come back out, we'll be out of whoever's sprint because it'll just take you straight there. Denise has also joined. Hello. Finished Other Birds earlier. Really liked it. 4 stars. Nice. Reading Rock, Paper, Scissors on page 103. This is now in my Kindle library. Like, yes, thank you. I'll put that there. So, and I also looked at some of her other ones as well. So, yeah. Read a little of my book and tidied the house. Nice. I did some planning and tried to be more productive, procrastinating, and wrote some more of the song I'm working on. Nice. How's it coming? Are you almost wrapping it up or still halfway through process? Holy crap. Does it hurt scary? I'm not sure if I should be reading this before bed. I made an executive choice after having some really strange dreams the other day not to read any horror before I go to bed. And it wasn't because I read horror either, because I didn't before I had these weird dreams. But I thought I'm not going to poke the bear after not sleeping for a couple of days. I'm just going to go headlong into weird territory. So let's not exacerbate that with some horror before bed.
I was telling everybody earlier, the only way I dream is if I take melatonin, and then I have really fucked up vivid dreams.
I've never taken melatonin. I use valerian if I like really bad. But for the most part, I can do 2 days, and then my body these days gets so exhausted that I just crash like I did last night. But it's still I still feel tired, but not exhausted. So, reached 69% in Dukes of Ruin. Nice, good progress. I didn't do much reading. Hey, Chris, how are you? I didn't see you pop in then. I would have said hello. Started Ceremony by Leslie Marmon Silko. And got to page 26. Also fed the cats and the kittens and cleared up the spoiled food from the fridge. Yeah, I was in there the other day. Just, I'm standing at the fridge and the bin's just there. So I'm like, in, and it's got a wall and because they're in jars and whatnot, there's stuff I was getting rid of. And there's an old dishwasher there. So if it misses, it clicks the dishwasher and bounces into the bin. So yeah. Got rid of all the stuff.
I think I have that book, but I haven't read it.
Okay. What's it about? Do you know? No? You just have it.
It might be about a ceremony.
Mm-hmm. Possibly, considering the title. But what ceremony is that? There are many types of ceremonies.
It might be Native American, but don't quote me because
okay.
I'm just trying to envision the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't. I'm tired.
I fall asleep to lo-fi or ambient scenes. My mind wanders too much in complete silence. Yeah, I feel like my children, I used to be able to go to sleep to music and stuff like that, but my children deprived me of so much sleep when they were born that I've never caught up. All these years later, still haven't caught up. And now I just need silence. So yeah, just shh, everybody, just shh. I need to nap. And I tell you, when you get a McDonald's ad from Spotify at 3:00 in the morning, this does not make for a pleasant neighbor.
I can sleep through any noise in my house, but when the neighbors start making noise,
I'm the same.
I don't know what it is.
Go up there and rip him a new one. Started the Goblet of Fire movie. The differences between the books and the movies make my head spin. Yeah. There's a lot of differences. But the basic plot lines are pretty much the same. So, even if the house was burning around me, I don't wake up.
I wouldn't in the winter. In the summer, I probably would. I'd be like, it's fucking hot in here.
In winter, it's like, oh, it's toasty warm. Oh, I'm on fire. Bed's on fire. Put it out. I need music or ASMR videos to sleep. See, now this would, if you did this to me, put the ASMR on, this is enough to flip my switch and I'd come out swinging. It just wrecks me.
She's like, if you're making noise, I'm tired and I'm not asleep. If you're making ASMR, I'm getting up with my axe.
And I'm going medieval on your ass. See, I have an axe. I feel like it's medieval. Yeah.
Here's Nicole.
Oh. Sue's in Southern California. There you go. Alicia's in Northern California. You were right. There you go. I'm flat out remembering everybody's name. I am not going to remember where you live.
That's fair.
You know, like, give me a break. Yum, that sounds so good. There is a macadamia farm just around the corner from my house. Some of the best macadamias in Australia. I may be biased. You can be biased. Macadamia nuts are good. And they make awesome weapons too. I remember as a kid, we used to go to my great aunt's place, and she had this massive macadamia nut tree in their front yard. And we weren't allowed to pick them off the tree. They had to be off the ground, and they had to be like really like dug into the ground stuff. We'd go and forage all the nuts, and then we'd have wars. She had these hedges, and we'd have wars in her yard. I tell you, when those things crow peck you on the head, whoa, they hurt. But fun times. Fun times. Got my brother and sister beauty. And the cousins. That was a good aim. They did not like playing with me. I have audiobooks that always signal bedtime when I hear them. As soon as I hear the first lines of Hitchhiker's Guide Dirk Gently and The Color of Magic, my brain starts shifting into sleep mode. Fair. Well, to be fair, that's any audiobook for me.
Hello.
Hello, what are you doing?
Oh, I was without sharing too much private information, I was telling Phyllis, my best friend, I was telling her about the event of Thursday.
Ah, yes.
Like the yes. The event of Thursday. So
hello, Phyllis. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah, I was telling her about that. So that's why it took me a second to come back. I did not read. You're welcome.
Okay. You didn't read, but you did change locations.
Should I be? Yeah, I did change locations. We're in a new spot. Sorry, the lighting's not great, but it is what it is. You all know what my face looks like at this point, anyways. So I did work on some more of Lala. This painting is the bane of my existence. I'm gonna be honest with you. Squares and I have that big Loki painting that I'm doing in June.
Ooh.
But yeah, I diamond painted. I ate some pizza. I came to Phyllis's house, and that's it. That's all I did.
That's it. That's all she said. Cool.
That's all she wrote.
Awesome. Well, she wrote. Yep. Brooklyn will be here soon. I'm just waiting for my bloody neighbor to stop blowing his non-existent lawn. I think Brooklyn and I have spoken about this. The girl that used to live here before the noisy neighbors, every day at 1 o'clock, it must have been when her kids went to sleep. Every day she'd get out there with her blower, and you'd hear her. And I'm like, by this stage, like the 7th day in a week, there's nothing left to blow. You don't have any trees in your yard. What the hell are you blowing? But anyway, we'll see you soon, Brooklyn.
They were blowing here earlier. I just let them blow. I told everybody, I was like, they're blowing.
Mm-hmm. Neighbours are still quiet across the road. They're not doof-doofing now. I mean, we went through a couple of different. I'm not too sure of the first round of music, what that was. The second round was Eminem, and then there was some more doof doof. Doof doof. Doof doof. Doof 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 doof. That's all you hear. So keep going. Get with the program. But yeah, they're quiet now, which is good. It's almost 1 a.m. here, so I've finished my steps and might make a smoothie. Awesome. Chris, why do you sleep during the day? Do you work like Did you used to work night shift all the time? Because I feel like you're sort of like flipped around with your time and stuff. Should I start Badness by Gary Jublin or continue a different book I've started?
I've never heard of this book. What is the different book that you've started?
Yes. I feel like you should finish what you've already started. And then it's off the thing and you don't have to worry about it then. Does It Hurt scared me too, Alicia. What is this book? Who is the author?
Does It Hurt is by H.D. Carlton, the same person that wrote the Adeline book.
Yep. Cool.
Red Little Mouse. You know what books I'm talking about. Haunting Adeline. That's it.
That's the
Or I guess
one.
Stalking Adeline, which is not what the book is called, but that would work.
It would work because the dude's a stalker.
Yeah.
Got to chapter 12 of My Daughter of Mine by Megan Miranda. Awesome. I have that also on my Kindle to read. It's a process. I never know how it's going to until it's done. That's fair enough. What sort of music do you write? The genre of music you write, please. If Brooklyn ever ends up on a true crime show, we will know why the neighbor is such a pain. Hey, has anybody seen Shannon around lately? Have you seen her on your sprints at all? Neva, have you seen Shannon at all? Talking to you, girl.
I haven't seen Shannon in a minute.
No? Yeah, I haven't seen her either. Has anybody else in the comments seen Shannon around? If anybody knows how to reach out to Shannon, maybe someone could reach out to her and just see if she's okay. Because I feel like she's gone MIA. Started reading Half-Blood Prince with my eyeballs. Nice. Hope you enjoy it. Melatonin can interact with body badly with some meds. A lot of people will get violent dreams too. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't take meds, but I get very vivid. They're not always violent, but they're usually warped, like in a terrifying way. They're usually scary and vivid.
See, this would be a sign not to take it.
And they're not always like visually scary. Sometimes they're just very visceral and emotionally scary.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, they're super vivid and lifelike, and it's like my life is ending, and everything I have, and like I don't take melatonin anymore.
No. This to me would be a sign not to put it into your body. I take valerian, which is a natural herb, with passion flower. If you can get valerian with passion flower, if you have, like, if you're someone that dreams, I dream, and that's what wakes me up and stops me from sleeping because it disturbs my sleep and I get a lot of broken sleep. And I'm the sort of person that can wake up from a dream and then go back to sleep and pick up in the dream where I left off. That not a lot of people do that. So normally if you wake up from a dream, that's the end of the dream, but I could go back to sleep and I'll pick up exactly where I left off. And so basically I went and seen a naturopath and they told me to just take valerian and passion flower. The passion flower actually suppresses the dreams. You still dream, but it suppresses them enough that you might only have one a night, not a series of dreams or whatever. And then the valerian works the same way as melatonin, but without disrupting anything in your body. It's just a natural sedative. The audio for Draw Luck Club came in today. So Wednesday.
Yeah. Is that June?
No. It's the last week of May.
Wednesday for you would be Tuesday for me.
Mm-hmm. Do we have anything on?
Wednesday's the 29th.
Yeah. It's close enough to June.
It's not June yet.
Yeah, but Jean was calling the shots and we said when it came in.
We did.
How long have you got it for, Jane?
Probably 21 days max.
If it's through Libby.
If it's through Libby.
It really is, Chris. I watched him hit my car with the blower earlier, and he looked at me and just shrugged. Seriously? That's just rude. I feel weird because listen to them talking and they can hear. I'm assuming they can hear our voices. It must be weird for them. We'll just start talking about them. So, what do you think of this Phyllis?
Well, I can't see her, so.
I know. And I'm not too sure about Neva today either.
Indy's talking too. Indy's all right.
We're talking about you.
What about me? I'm sorry.
You're talking away, and I'm like, we'll just start talking about them and see if they come back.
It's fine.
Because you can hear us. Because you can hear us. I think it's weird.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just muted myself.
Yeah.
You don't have to pause it, Jean, unless it's going to take you the whole 21 days to read it. But you could just take it out, and we can start it Wednesday if you want.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes, maybe a little too scary for me. I think I'm going to go read a cute, fluffy romance before bed. Palette cleanser. Oh my God, not the ads. It's why I live the premium life, both Spotify and YouTube sleep purposes. Yeah. Now I want McDonald's. Yeah, it's really frustrating because you get these apple pie ads at 3:00 in the morning from the neighbors, albeit they haven't done that in a while because my husband sorted that problem out. Albeit the wrong way, but it was still sorted out, and we've had a good result for the end of it. But, 3:00 in the morning, nothing's open in Kingaroy, and you get woken up with a McDonald's ad, and all you want is McDonald's, and you can't have McDonald's at 3:00 in the morning. So it's rude. Ceremony is a Native American. You were right. I saw that Silko has a new, much longer book. Okay. So I figure I ought to finally read this one soon. Excellent. I hope you're enjoying it. ASMR makes my spine tingle in a good or a bad way. Evidently for me, it's in a bad way. So, do you want a new name to remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Throw it out there. Hi, Brooklyn. Is that the new name? I know that name. I think my dreams reflect the books I read. I'm not sure why, Chris. I'm not sure why on this one. Always fighting with people or being chased by a murderer in my dreams. I'd love a happy or even erotic dream.
Maybe you should read a happy erotic book, Chris.
Yeah. Need to switch your books up, Chris.
Not a traumatizing erotic book, a happy one.
Yeah, no essay or anything like that. Not dark romance, light fluffy. I could go pizza. Okay, I'll finish the book. I've started. Yep, that's the best way to go, and then you can make a decision later. We just prolonged the decision-making aspect of the sprints. Hello to Saluna. I've always been a night person since I was a kid. My mother used to write notes to the school saying I could not come in until noon. I went to school from noon to 4 for most of my schooling. That's fair. Nice. I like that time schedule better. I wish my mum wrote me those notes. I would have been up for that. I get to be a noisy neighbour tomorrow. My housemate brought me my own string trimmer so I can manage the yard easier. Nice. I will be unboxing in the morning. Not too early, I hope. I thought she asked a question like a week ago on your sprints or a question on Sunday. About Joy Luck?
Shannon.
Oh, did she? It was last week. Yeah. I haven't seen her for ages though. Normally you see her on every sprint. So I hope everything's okay.
If we haven't seen you in one sprint, it's been ages. Okay, listen.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. 21 days max for Joy Thriller Club. I thought I saw Shannon's on some sprints this week sometime. Awesome. Okay, cool. As long as she's around. I'm the same. I'm a lucid dreamer too. I think I'm going to go to bed. I can't keep my eyes open. It's pretty late for a lot of people, so that's okay. It honestly depends on my mood, but it's a little less. But it, like me and my guitar, I guess acoustic indie pop. Okay, Missy Higgins, but not. I love Missy Higgins. She's great. My daughter's actually going to see Missy Higgins in June. So
I don't know who that is. Is that an Australian?
I think she's New Zealand, isn't she? She's Kiwi, I think. She sings one song that one of my favourites, "Sound of White." Is my favourite album is "The Sound of White" first. It's
I'll look her up on
don't worry about pausing it. We'll just jump in. No, I assume we were going to read it by the time 21 days are over. We can start it in June. We will converse in our Voxer when we're going to start, Jean.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll work. And then, yeah, I don't think it'll take very many days. Let us know let me and Nicole know how long you think it'll take you. Because it's pretty, I was going to say it's pretty small.
I feel like that. I feel like this could be done in a couple of days.
Yeah, and it's on Everand for me anyway.
I don't know if it is from Avon Text. Missy Higgins is Australian. I didn't realize she was Australian. I thought she was from New Zealand. But there you go.
I'm gonna
what
look
would
her
I
up
know?
on Spotify. Come on.
I fell asleep to a man. Hang on. I fell asleep to a man doing licking ASMR the other night. A bit of a surprise.
That's kinky.
Yeah.
That didn't induce any erotic dreams.
Sound of White is my favorite too. Yeah, I agree. Ew, and that's horrifying. And on that note, we're going to go to a sprint. Are you sticking around, Coda? Will we see you when we come back?
I mean, like, I'm awake now, but will I be awake?
He is Delulu.
Huh?
You are Delulu.
This is you're taking over for Neva. This is where Neva starts doing what you're doing.
Give it another like 2 hours, and I'll be on.
I'm probably gonna take a nap, bro, and try to wake up.
Okay. Well, how's this? You take a nap. If you come back, you come back. If you don't, you don't. And I'll see you sometime.
Yeah, just mute and turn your camera off.
Yeah, and
like I do.
Yeah, and when we leave, you'll leave too.
Yeah, the worst thing that will happen is you'll just be in you'll come back to your computer and it'll look like you're backstage or whatever, but nobody will be here, and then you just leave the studio. Yeah,
I'm just in here chilling.
I think we can remove you from the studio too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'll just go mute.
Just do what you normally do, and if you come back, you come back.
Yeah.
And we'll all say, and if you're still in studio after we've left, you'll get to see everybody's comments of everybody saying goodbye.
Right.
And Chris says, if anyone wants to watch the licking ASMR, the channel is Cat Bailey.
I mean, do we need to watch it? It's for listening mostly, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just ew. Ew. All right,
let's be up before that, Jean. So unless that's when you're getting up, I'm gonna take a nap probably. I don't know if I take a nap. We'll see what happens, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Just look at it this way: you've got all Sunday to sleep.
I do until
my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm only going for 5 hours on Monday because I've got an appointment.
I'm going hard on Monday though.
Yeah, that's your Monday. That's my Tuesday.
Right. So
yeah,
it's a good thing because if it was your Monday too, then you wouldn't be able to do what you do on Tuesday when you do Tuesday things.
I'll move you up there. No. Oh yeah, there you go.
Ha
Jamie accidentally wandered into NetGalley again to see if that is where I saw Silko's new book. Nope. And have added a couple more ones to my arcs already. I heard you got done for you got 3. I have got no more. I still have 14 that need to be approved. I feel like 4 of those are not going to get approved because we're getting really close to publishing. So yeah.
I got approved for like those 3 I was all excited about.
Yeah.
You should look and see if you can get approved for Beyond the Bounds of Infinity.
Send me the name of it and I'll see if I can get it. I went and had a look for the Stephen Graham Jones one that you got and it's not there anymore.
That's... Are you on the UK or Australian NetGalley? Check.
I'm on the... I don't have an Australian NetGalley. We only have the UK or .com.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, that's pooey.
Yeah, it is pooey. All right, let's
come out. Let me see, when does it come out? It doesn't come out until July 18th. It doesn't say it's archived until August 13th. That's weird.
I couldn't find it. What's it called?
I'll just give you the link for that one too.
Yeah, cool, no worries. All right, we're going to go to a sprint. We'll do all the things and get more NetGalley arcs that, like, I need a hole in my head. Although next month I have the potential of getting rid of 20. Cutting it in half. So I'm going to just do all audiobooks and get rid of them. And I'm halfway through one and I've got 2 that I've got to review. So I'll hopefully get them all done and dusted. So we'll see where we end up. But we will see you in an hour. Happy sprinting, everybody. All right. Hello. All right, I'm on my own. Okay, I'm just reading all the private chat because I wasn't in front of the computer, so I was at the sewing machine. Coda has gone off to sleep. I'd have a black eye. If I didn't have my Kindle holder, I'd have a black eye. Nice. So maybe might be back for Elfie's sprints, and Neva's missing the next chatty bit, so that's all good. All right, let's have a look and see how we all went. I got the Joy Luck Club audiobook to go with this because I've got a busy, it's going to be busy in June. So I decided to get the audiobook for this. I had to use a credit, but anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, so I got all of the bits and pieces sewn together, all the little bits and pieces that I need to sew together for the blocks. So that's all good, done and dusted. And so now in the next sprint, which will only be a very short one, I will be pressing them all, and then I will sew all the blocks together, and then the ones that went missing are now back again, and I can finish the quilt off. I have no idea where those, I had them all cut out and all the rest of it, and I have no idea where they've gone. I absolutely pulled everything apart in this studio today. Spent 4 hours in this tiny little spot going through absolutely everything. All right, let me just see where we were up to. I think we're up to here. So Jane's gone off to bed, leaving us on the TV. See you on Coda's sprints at 11. And Coda's obviously gone off to bed as well. And good night to Jane and Coda. See you both tomorrow. I think I'm going to wait until it's dark. They are now vacuuming. The kids are yelling in the yard. Oh, I'm sorry, Brooklyn. You and me do not have very much luck with our neighbours at all. So, yeah, I sympathise with you. Absolutely sympathise with you. Hey, Amel, how are you? Thanks for joining in. I was here way earlier, but had to nap, get some stuff done. But now I'm back and grading. Awesome. We're still here for a little while yet. We've got about 45 minutes before we head over to the next channel. And I will go and get the link and everything and drop it in just in case it doesn't work having the playlist open. If you don't have the playlist open up the playlist. It should just take you directly to the next sprinting session, which will be the next 4 hours, and then Brooklyn will be on a little bit later. I've got to duck out and go and do some stuff this afternoon as well, so I won't be over on the next lot of sprints. I don't think. Maybe a bit later. I don't know about right now, but yeah. I've already read that one. Stopping at page 135. It's 2 a.m. here. Thanks for the sprints. No worries. Thank you for joining, Denise. See you again next time. We'll see you during the week, no doubt, or maybe a bit later. Finish misalignment and murder. I'm going to go to bed. No worries, Sue. Thank you for joining. Remember to get some sleep. Yeah, I will definitely be getting some sleep. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be on any, but maybe for an hour or so with Brooklyn and maybe a bit later. I'll see how I go, see how I feel. I feel okay right now, but I do have a lot of stuff to get done, and I don't normally do sprints on the weekends, and it's when I do a lot of stuff. So, but I'm always happy to help Neva out with 24-hour sprints. Hello to Glenda. I made a start on Green Rider. I'm really loving the writing style. It is so good, and it gets straight into it as well, which I really like. I just see a thread. There it is. I like that it just gets straight into almost straight into the action as well. So, and there's a couple of characters that are coming up in the beginning of the book. I just think they're awesome. So yeah. Although I spent too long laughing at the fact that the Dean's name is Dean Greer because of the guy from Australia Idol years ago. I never watched Australian Idol because my partner has always controlled the TV. There was a lot of stuff that I never got to watch on normal TV. I mean, I could have very well just walked up and go, give me the remote. But, it's at that stage, he sort of was listening to audiobooks, but not as much as he does now. He was just a beginner reader. and TV is his thing. So I have plenty of other things that I can do. So it wasn't worth it. So I have watched some pretty crappy TV over the years, but that's okay. Loving the story so far. Awesome. Got to page 125. Excellent. So let me know in the comments who's going to try and stay up for the full 24 hours. Got to page 56 in ceremony. Only downloaded 2 new arcs off NetGalley. Nice. How much? What is your percentage now, Jamie? Hey Nikki, how are you going? Just woke up. It's 8:20 here, so I'm guessing you're in Europe. Is that correct? Or UK maybe? Let us know where you're watching from. Hello to Jamie and Nikki. And I'm moving next month, so I'll be listening to audiobooks while packing boxes. That's fair. That's a great way to pack, I think. Just having an audiobook going, and you can just get into the zone and you just drift off with the story, and before you know it, you've got all the stuff that you need to get packed for today done, and maybe even a little bit extra. Me, because I didn't wake up to 12 p.m. today, can probably make it. That's fair. I don't know how I'm going to go. I might have a nap. I see, because I've got a big week as well. That watching from the Netherlands. Nice. Well, welcome. Listening to more of Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. I'm doing the audiobook, and holy moly, the Aussie accent is so strong. I had to slow it from my usual listening speed. I guess this confirms that Aussies and Kiwis do talk really fast. We do. We do. I have a lot of people that on my craft channel, a lot of the comments that I get, like, it's not all the time, but there's a fair chunk of them, especially when I first started, where Aussies and the Kiwis and even South Africans, I've had a few South Africans say the same thing because they speak really fast as well. And they'd say, finally, someone I don't have to speed up. So my normal speaking, they really enjoy, and they don't have to speed it up or anything like that. And I've had a few that aren't used to the Australian accent go, oh my Lord, you slow down. I have one lady comment on my craft channel. She goes, you need to just slow down. And I'm like, and I listen to it and I'm like, that is my slow. Because I was explaining something in great detail and that was my slow. And I'm just like, oops, maybe I talk a little bit too fast. But I can't speak any other way. And when Savannah and I get together, we speak really fast. So I started A What Feast at Night by T. Kingfisher, so I'll probably continue that first. Awesome. Sounds like a good book. My auntie is Filipino, and let me tell you, they speak fast. Oh, yeah, they do. And I find that people that are bilingual also speak pretty fast as well, because I grew up in a bilingual household. I'm not bilingual, and none of my siblings are bilingual, but my dad is, and but we grew up around it, and so we speak fast because we had to. See, for me, you talk normal speed, yeah. But apparently, because we were talking about it over on Brittany's channel the other day, I think it was on, like, maybe on Patreon Sprints, where we were talking about audiobooks and how we speed them up and the different accents and all that sort of stuff. And I put in the comments, I feel like I wouldn't be one of those people that you could speed up really fast because of the way I speak. And Brittany goes, no, you can't speed you up. Like, if I speak, it's not as fast as, like, it's not 2 times speed or whatever. So, yeah. I have a lot to say in a very short period of time to say it, so I need to talk really fast. Speaking fast always gets so much worse when you're talking to another fast speaker. You just sync up. That's it. You do. Me and Savannah do it all the time. And I feel like when we were with one of her friends from Britain, was here when I was down in Brisbane back in March, I met up with her and her friends, and I made a point of trying not to talk too fast. It didn't work. We were prattling on. We've got a lot to say. And then Savannah and I can be in the same household and go days without talking to each other. And then when we come together, we talk really fast, get everything we've got to say out and done and dusted, and then we go back to reading and doing our things. So, yeah. Jess is finally home from the wedding. It was very fun. Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad you had a good time. That's awesome. I tried not to look, but actually just got at 33% now. That's awesome. That's better than 0. I was not sure it would be. I thought it was much. I was sure it would be much lower. I think I'm sitting at 56 because I did get approved for another one the other day, but I didn't check. But I've been going up and down. I was sitting at 62%. Yeah, I'm sitting at 56%. So I'm hoping by the end of June, I will be somewhere close to 70, 75 because I'm planning on using all of my audio arcs to get them off because I have, let me just have a see, shelf. I have 25 audio arcs. And most of them are, some of them are coming out in June, July, August, and then November. So if I can get a lot of them done, and I've used all the back catalogue ones for the sightseeing, it doesn't matter. I'm not stressing about whether they are sci-fi or not. I don't care about the extra points. My team might, but I just don't have enough sci-fi. So we're in New Zealand and my mum is bilingual and she's got both Chinese and Kiwi. Oh, that is fast. I can hear that already. That is wild. So you probably speak really fast because of being around it and all that sort of stuff as well. I feel like both Kiwis and Aussie can really gab. Yeah, fully. It can. I'm half Fijian and I feel so bad for my Kiwi husband when we're with my Fijian side of the family. Not only is it a different language, but they can speak fast and loud. Yes. I know there's different cultures that like different languages that aren't as fast. Italian is another one that's really fast as well. And Spanish is the other one that is quite fast. So anybody that you get that's bilingual in those, I grew up around Italian and a bit of Spanish, but not a lot of Spanish, more Italian than anything else. And it's just flat out like, it's like everybody's it's quite funny. And because all the kids my family, they didn't want us to speak the other language because they wanted us to be here in Australia and all that sort of stuff because they came here in the 1950s. And so they wanted all the kids to speak English and they didn't want to teach us for some reason. I don't know why, but they never went and never elaborated. Even my auntie only speaks a few words in Italian. Even though my heritage is Egyptian and Maltese, they spoke Italian because it's an easier language to learn and all that sort of stuff. So my father speaks fluent Italian and my grandfather spoke 9 different languages. I believe my grandmother spoke 2 languages. I think it was French. No, it would have been 3, French, Egyptian, and Italian that she spoke. We also have a lot of Italians that have married into the family as well. So, so we were always around it. And you either, to be heard in that family, you had to speak fast, you had to speak loud, and you needed to jump in when there was a break in the conversation. And you always knew when they were talking about you because they'd side-eye you. And there's certain words that I know, and I'm like, oi. Because when you're around it all the time, you start to pick up the little nuances of their hands and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, you couldn't stand near my nonna. Like big gestures when she talks. She'd knock you out if you got too close. In February, my percentage was around 6% since I was going back to NetGalley after being years off. That's fair. My NetGalley numbers are atrocious, but I've been slowly making my way through the feedback. I'm sitting at around 54% now. That's awesome. I am halfway through. Actually, I've got 2 to review, which I've done the drafts for. I've just got to type them up, which I normally do on a Saturday morning, but I had other things on this morning. And I'm halfway through another one. I'm at 52% in that one, so I should be able. That comes out in June, so I'm hoping to get that finished either today or maybe Tuesday on that. So, yeah. So hopefully I can get that review in, and that'll bump me up. I was sitting at 62%, so. Oh wait, I'm actually at 56. Oh, that's good. You're at the same level as me. How many do you have to read, Atia? Like what? I've got 40 titles all up. I've got 15 ebooks and I've got 25 audio books. But as I said, Australia, bloody amazing readathon. I'm planning on making a big dent in that. A big dent. I'm a mixture of Russian and Australian. I grew up in Russia, and some English words get me. That's fair enough. Does my nonna's been here since the 1950s, and she still gets tripped up on words. We'll say something to her, and you can tell when she can't understand it because she gets this look on her face like you're lying to her. And we're like, you don't understand, do you? So, but she's got better over the years. But for a lot, like as I was growing up, there was a lot of stuff we could get away with saying, and she wouldn't cotton on to it. My grandfather, on the other hand, her husband, he was on it. But obviously, languages were his thing because he spoke 9 different languages. So, yeah. We never learned much Chinese as kids because my mum didn't see the point of being in New Zealand. Plus, my dad couldn't speak it either. Yeah. Well, see, my mum doesn't speak Italian, and my dad only used Italian when we were around my nonna, which happened to be a lot, but we lived with them at one stage as well. And they always sound like they're arguing, like they're just talking normally. And because they speak at a higher decibel than everybody else, it always sounded like they were arguing. But some languages are worse than others where it really sounds like they're going at one another. So yeah. I find it to be a shame as an adult, but I understand where she was coming from. And I think this is I know that my grandfather did talk about it once where he said that we want to be part of this country. We left the other country. We're never going back. And my dad was 5 when he came here. So he was already speaking another language when he come here, but my auntie was only 2 when she come here. So she knows some words. She knows how to swear at you. Most definitely. Obviously, that's the first words that most of us learnt. And yeah, so she doesn't she can understand what they're saying, but she can't speak it because they never taught her to speak it because they wanted her to assimilate into Australian culture and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there was a bit of that. So all right, well, we've got half an hour before we're going to head over to Pretty Purple Polka Dots. So I'm just going to get the link and pop that into the comments. But we're going to go for a quick 20 minutes, I think. What are we sitting at right now? Let me just have a look. We're at 32. We might go for a 20-minute one. We'll come back, wrap it up, and then we'll head over to Pretty Purple Polka Dots. And yeah, and I will catch you all somewhere, but I'll catch you after the next sprint. So let me just change the timer. Go to this one and go to the settings, and we'll change that to 20 minutes. And we'll save that, and we'll start that, and I'll see you all in 20 minutes. Happy reading, everyone. All right. That concludes part 3 of 24-hour sprints. We managed to get 2 and a bit sprints in, so hopefully you got lots of reading done. And that was a real close-up there, Neva. Like, woo. So yeah, we're going to head over to Pretty Purple Polka Dots, and that is part 4. Yes. Yep. Cool.
Yes, part 4.
You got no reading done. I'm not even gonna.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at things.
Yeah.
Nicole read that I didn't read. She said you got no reading done.
No.
Oh, she didn't. She was too busy looking at wedding things.
Oh, shush. We were looking at things.
You were looking at wedding things.
We were looking at wedding things, yes. For Phyllis. Wedding things
Yeah.
for Phyllis. Phyllis is getting married in 2026 or 2030 or something.
No, 2026.
2026. September?
Awesome.
September 26th of the 26th.
September 26, 2026. It's a lot of 26, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot of 26. I would have went the 26th of the 6th 26.
26 of the 6th, 26. So 6, 26, 26.
Yeah.
Right, for Americans, it would be 6, 26, 26.
Yeah. I can't do that though.
But he picked September.
He picked September. I hate odd numbers, but he's picked September.
Which is
so I have to pick
9.
it. I know.
At least it's a multiple of 3.
Exactly. That's the
True.
only reason I did it.
All the math happening.
Like,
Well, that sounds like fun. I did some patchwork. That's all I did. I did no reading at all this 4 hours, so yeah. Sunray says, you know what's weird? Vanilla cake batters don't taste nearly as good as chocolate ones. Because chocolate is the be all and end all of everything. Tia got to 66% of 4 eats and a funeral. Okay. Awesome. 4% of Green Rider for Saluna. Excellent. On to chapter, one more chapter of Everyone is Getting So Interesting. Awesome. Read one chapter of Spy Family, Volume 9. Nice. That means that we are at the end of the comments, and I am going to wrap this up so everybody can jump over, grab a drink, go to the toilet, all the rest of it, and head on over. Now, if you've got the playlist open, it will automatically take you over to Pretty Purple Polka Dots. And if not, the link is in the comments that you can click on that. As long as you've still got everything open, you should be able to click on it. And if you can't find it, it is under Neva's first leg. Yeah. On the community tab. So yeah, Glenda got to the end of chapter 12 of Daughter of Mine. Thank you, Nicole, for hosting. See you and Coda on Sunday. Yes, you will, where we will be reading Green Rider. And with that, I'm going to bid you farewell. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. I won't be over on Pretty Polka Dots because I've got to go and do some stuff, go drive in my car and do a bit of this and a bit of that. And maybe towards the end, I don't know. We'll see how we go. All right. Well, have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you all again real soon. Bye.